Hi, my name is Leah Krause. I was fortunate and blessed to go on the mission trip to Teen Missions in Merritt Island, Florida. I felt it was something I needed to do. I just knew that God wanted me to do it, and so I just went. I want to be that person that steps out of my comfort zone and does it, even though I know it's going to be challenging, that you know that that's what you were supposed to do, and God blesses you for that. Bob, the founder of Teen Missions, had a heart and a passion for missions for kids, and he just went after it. He decided that he was going to do something about it, and it just made me think about the fact that just the little detail of one man starting up something that can influence so many people, that it didn't have to be a big thing, that it was a small thing that can just mean a lot because you're obeying God, because you did something that God asked you to do. I was really excited to see how, as we worked with each other on one-on-one and then worked in groups, it was a reminder to me that God has a family out there for us. Most of us have immediate families, but just the comfort in knowing that there are people out there that if you obey and go where God wants you to, if you go where He's called you to, that you get to experience a new family, that you get to experience connections with people that you wouldn't have been able to had you not done what you were supposed to do. And that really blessed me. One of the highlights of my trip was the laughter we experienced in the evenings, just sitting around talking and connecting with one another. And it wasn't just one night, it was every night. We would laugh and laugh and laugh. And I told everyone I couldn't remember the last time I had laughed that much. And it made me think about how even in the midst of whatever's going on in our lives, even in the midst of, I had this feeling that we're supposed to be here working and we're supposed to be so serious. And it wasn't like that. It was in the evenings we were able to relax and connect with one another and just start to get to know each other and laugh and enjoy one another's company and really have that fellowship with fellow believers, with family. It was a wonderful experience.
I'm Mike Landrum, and I was part of the LCC mission team that went to Teen Missions International in May of 2014. One of the interesting things about the mission trip, I never considered myself to be one led to do missions. So when I was asked to go participate in Teen Missions, it was in the United States, obviously, in Florida. The group of people that were going, I knew several of them. I felt really comfortable about it. And God just pressed upon my heart to go. I went down there with all kinds of thoughts about how it was going to be and what doing missionary work was like. And it was nothing like that at all. It's an opportunity where you go and you serve, and during that time of commitment to serve, God will serve you. God will actually bless you just because you've taken the step. You don't have to go down there and do anything miraculous. All you got to do is commit, go. If God pings your heart to go, be obedient and go, and He will bless you. Probably the most memorable part of it for me, as we got down there, again with that mindset that I was going to, perform all these great tasks in service to God, was I encountered all these people who had dedicated their lives to the ministry at Teen Missions. And time again, I heard countless stories of all the miracles that these folks had witnessed through their years of ministry there at Teen Missions International. It was amazing, and it was a great reminder to me that God's still in the miracle business. And just like the people in the Bible, it seemed like the closer they got to God, the more they experienced the wonderful things He had done. As a group, I knew a lot of the folks that went fairly intimately, but some of the folks I had never really spent any time with. And along with the work that we do every day, we'd spend every day in devotions at night and getting to know one another. And I was thrilled that, the word we hear around here a lot is transparency. And even though I hadn't met any of these people, and it was the first time encounter in a lot of cases, people were willing to open themselves up and share their experiences, both of Christianity and the life struggles that they had. The trip was successful enough and encouraged me enough that I'm probably going back in March to do a round two. It's a wonderful ministry. I couldn't even begin to tell you all that they do and all that they have done and all that they will do, but I know our support supports them heavily, and we should. If anyone has any reservations about going on a mission trip, the best thing I can tell you is put away any of the preconceived notions that you may have around the trip and what to expect, and just open yourself up to whatever happens, because no matter how hard you plan to do whatever, God's going to do something much greater, and you just got to be open and willing to go and be obedient if God calls you to go.